Welcome to Canada Hours of Service Training, Exceptions. For details on how to use this course and all of its features, select Help in the upper right-hand corner. Ready to begin? Click Next or swipe to continue. As a professional driver, it's very important for you to know what hours of service exceptions you can use and how to use them. If you can't explain an exception, you may end up with a violation because it will look like a rule is being broken. Using exceptions properly will result in fewer violations. Common exceptions include 160-kilometer radius, split sleeper berth, emergency conditions, adverse driving conditions, electronic logging devices or ELDs, daily off-duty deferral, personal use of a CMV, and ferry operations. Be sure to follow your carrier's policies and practices regarding the use of exceptions. This course is designed to help you understand which exceptions can be used and when to use them. After completing this course, you will be able to describe the most common exceptions and what each exception relieves a driver from, and identify which drivers can use an hours of service exception and when. The 160-kilometer radius exception makes an allowance to the rules if you operate primarily near your normal work location. Whether driving is a major part of your day with many stops, or a little part of your day, the work is different than an over-the-road driver's work. That difference is considered with this exception. You're exempt from recording hours of service entries on an electronic or manual record of duty status if you operate within a 160-kilometer radius of your home terminal. Leo drives locally, delivering to residents and businesses. He qualifies for the 160-kilometer radius exception. What is he exempt from when using this exception? You can use the exception as long as you stay within the 160-kilometer radius of your home terminal and meet other qualifiers, if allowed by your carrier. Even so, a carrier can require all drivers to use an ELD or manual record of duty status. There are several conditions you must meet in order to qualify for the 160-kilometer radius exception. Drag the slider to learn about each qualifying condition. In order to qualify for the exception, you must operate within 160 kilometers of your home terminal location. You must also begin and end your day at your home terminal location, where you obtain a minimum of 8 consecutive hours off duty. Your carrier must maintain a true and accurate time record for 6 months indicating your cycle, your on-duty time, and the supporting documents relating to your time record. Also, the record must be identifiable in some way to you. Click on each driver to learn more about how they operate and determine who qualifies for the 160-kilometer radius exception.
Hey there. I'm Abigail. I drive a CMV all over the country and end most days in my qualified sleeper berth for a total of 8 consecutive hours off duty. I track my hours on an ELD and always submit my supporting documents to my carrier. I love my job, but sometimes days or even weeks go by before I return home.
Hi, I'm Caleb. CMV driving isn't typically a big part of my day, but when I do drive, I'm traveling more than 160 kilometers away from my home terminal. I give all my supporting documents to my carrier and always get my required off-duty time. Often, I return home for the night and I'm back at my normal work location bright and early.
Hello, I'm Jade. Driving is a huge part of my day. I start the day at my home terminal location, then make frequent stops to service local customers. My stops are always 160 kilometers or less from the terminal, and I always return to take 8 consecutive hours off duty. My carrier maintains my supporting documents and time records. It's a lot of work and I look forward to time at home.